I'm Elder Tekengale, the chairperson of PC Bokwai Congregation. The idea that came up that a magazine should be made in this congregation, it was a very bright idea from our children. Back years behind, as the world is revolving, we did not have such ideas of coming up with an issue like this. But you know, when you have children, as they are growing up, their ideas are widening up. And so, our children, Brother Obi and the Soa, in fact, they thought of this good idea of bringing up a magazine, putting the history of this congregation, which was being forgotten for some time anyway, but now it is coming up. So I pray that what they are doing on that day, all of us should come and support this magazine, because it's a wonderful idea, a thing that will last forever. Our children will come up and see what has been set apart.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to say briefly about this congregation of Bokwai. I returned to the village around 1984, and I was given the baton as an elder and as a chairman of this congregation. We started in the old church you see down there, and as we were evolving, we thought that we should do something. But the congregation was so small that we couldn't do anything. Thanks be to God that the Spirit of God directed me to Dr. Charles Name Menyoli, whom I contacted, and he wanted the site plan and the building plan of this present church house you see. So he came to our help around 2000, and it took us about 9 months to realize this wonderful structure that the Christians of today are worshiping. On the side of the magazine, I want to appreciate these our young brothers who has brought this bright idea, because you will not imagine that a church that has been existing for 100 years in this village is not in the archives of the Presbyterian Church in Cameroon. So I want to give a hand and tapping to these young men who have brought this idea. And we look forward for its launching, and I will invite all the elites of this village to come and support this great idea that these our children have brought us, so that in future Bokwai name too will be in the archives of the Presbyterian Church. So I wish them all the best and more grace to their elbow. Thank you very much.
Reverend Matthias Liambate from Bokwai Congregation. I have been in the church for 50 years. And I like the idea of this magazine because it's going to make my Bokwai be known. So I encourage these young boys to continue so that Bokwai too will be known.
I'm called Elder Elizabeth Mbame, the youth elder of this church. I've been handling this post for 10 years now. I've been working as a youth elder, and I want to appreciate the youths for coming out with this initiative to write this magazine. And I'm also a member of this organization. I want to thank God for this period, something that we have never done. I thank the youths, especially Brother Obi and Brother Iswe, for their initiative to come up with a magazine. I want to wish the PCC many, many years.
Yeah, I'm called Gogomo Emos Tuombo. I am a CMF member and an elder of PC Bokwai. I came to PC Bokwai in 2010 as a Christian and a member of CMF. Then I was elected an elder in 2012. In fact, I'm very grateful to belong to a congregation like this. It's a welcoming one. The Christians too are very enthusiastic, and the idea of Bible studies that is going on in the church is a very, very serious thing that needs to be appraised. In fact, to learn that the church also is 100 years is a great thing, and we are grateful that the old people who have been here and have learned a lot about the creation of this church and how it existed, the past pastors and the past members of the church who are elsewhere. They have told us a lot about them. There have been many of them who have grown to higher heights, and they have also become pastors through this church. And I think that if we pass through an institution like this, and we have grown, and we have, it has given out many other people who are excelling in the community, and then it needs to be praised. I think that PC Bokwai is a place to be, and I wish the church many, many, many more years. I send greetings to all the Christians of PC Bokwai.
Well, my name is Susan Enanga Vivanje. I've been in PC Bokwai for close to 10 years now, and I've been a CYF member. It's a great pleasure to be part of the committee of the launching of the magazine. I'm really happy because I've learned a lot in PC Bokwai. All thanks to my mentor, Oben Intui. I learned a lot from him when he was the president of CYF Bokwai. He really encouraged us to be part of the movement.
I'm called Enanga Solange, and I'm also a member of this PC Bokwai. It's really amazing. It's a great idea, and I'm really happy to be part of this great initiative. It has helped me a lot because I've been in this church for like close to more than 10 years, and I have really learned a lot. I have known the past history of the church, and it is really amazing. For this magazine, it is really somewhat one to read. It is really enriching the youth. You hear the voices of the young. It is comprised mostly of what the young people have to say in the society, and especially in the PCC of Bokwai. And it's a really amazing idea.
I'm Helen Lunga. I've been a YB member in this church for about 6 to 7 years. I've just been promoted to CYF. I'm very happy to be part of the magazine because it's a new innovation. The magazine talks about the history of the church, and it will really help to inspire youths and inspire me as well. I have a dream of being a public speaker, so it's a really good innovation for me.
My name is Chombo Sandra Fenny, and I'm a member of YB Bokwai in this congregation. I joined PCC Bokwai in 2013, and I've been here till 2018, and I'm a member of the magazine committee. What I can say about this magazine is I'm very excited to join the launching of the magazine, and I'm hoping that many other people are going to join, because if anyone misses this magazine, then they are missing a grand event. I'm very excited too, and I'm waiting forward to the launching of the magazine.
My name is Achaleoma Egbe. I've been in this church for 5 years. I started coming to this church in 2013, and today I'm proud to say I'm a member of this of PC Bokwai. 2015, I now decided to join the YP group. Since then, I've really enjoyed, and now, from what Brother Obi and Brother Eswe have taught me, I'm really proud to say I'm a Christian of the PC Bokwai. And for the magazine, what Brother Obi and Brother Iswe talked about the magazine. We started a public speaking class, and I don't really know the aim of the public speaking class. Since that public speaking class started, I've learned many things, and since I'm very happy that they're publishing the magazine and I'm able to talk to so many people.
My name is Elvira Munjoa Boa Mundwa, and I'm a YP member in this church. I've been a YP member for over 6 to 7 years. I came to this church in the year 2011, and I love being a YP member in this church and seeing that the church is producing a magazine, which is very wonderful to all of us here. It's going to create a positive impact in all of our lives, like enriching us in our speaking abilities, making us go further ahead of anything. There's any goal we want to achieve, we can achieve. And I love PC Bokwai because PC Bokwai has many beautiful talents or beautiful people. That's why I like this church. And about the magazine, it's going to create a positive impact in all of our lives.
My name is Brother Lyonga John Ganelen, a citizen of Bokwai and a member of the Presbyterian Church in Cameroon, based here in Bokwai, the Bokwai Congregation. I have been a member of this Presbyterian Church Bokwai since 1982, and one of the pioneer members or the founding members of the CF movement in this congregation, which was inaugurated in 1987. I was a pioneer evangelism secretary, and up till now I am still a member of this congregation. I want to applaud the idea of the magazine brought about by this our youth, these our young men. You see, it is going to go a long way, you know, to promote God and to promote our congregation. So I think that I give them a pat on their back for whatever, backward never.
My name is Iswe Lucas Iswe Jr. I'm a member of the praise team of PC Bokwai. I'm so happy, I'm so glad for this initiative that the youths have come out, and I'm part of it to bring out the history of this church, because the church has stayed for 100 years, and it is funny that we don't have any record on how the history of the church. So to come out with this idea to bring out the history of the church, to show it to the world, to know how the church has stayed, we are so happy. I'm so happy for that fact, and I'm so happy to be part of this magazine, the Voices of the Youth magazine. I'm so happy to be part of it, and I pray that God is going to help us to walk in this light, the youth of this congregation walk in this light, to produce more information about the church and to showcase the talents of the youth in PC Bokwai.
I'm Tui Obi Agbo. I am happy to talk today, especially we are preparing for the launching of this magazine. I believe it's going to be positive. I'm so excited because it's something we've been working for a long time now, and it's coming to pass. It's part of a dream to take PC Bokwai to a greater level, and also to make people know that PC Bokwai is not left in the forest as they used to think. Now the magazine is almost ready, and the children have worked hard, everyone has worked hard, and it's going to be a great vision. I am so happy, I'm so excited that it's coming to pass. Thank you very much.